Hello everyone, I'm Carlos. This is Steven.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Today, you're not going to believe this, but Alien for Men. Keep it right there.
Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
Hope you're all well. Thanks so much for tuning in. We always do appreciate it. Before we go on with this review of not the bottle, because we don't have a bottle,
That's right.
but a kind subscriber in Holland, he sent us two. I was anxiously waiting for the package when he told me he was sending to me. I called my place where I do my mailing and receiving of products and things.
Mm-hmm.
He says, yes, you can come pick it up. It's here. I think you got some fragrance. He said he could smell it through the package.
Oh, wow.
I got there, and indeed, you could smell it through the package because a lot of it leaked out. I was meeting you that night,
That's right.
and you smelled it through the package.
I did.
Mindy Yang smelled it through the package, as well as some other guests at the event that we were at that evening. I've seen a million reviews of Mugler
That's right,
perfumes
yeah.
and fragrances, but has anybody ever talked about the company and the history of the company?
Not to my knowledge, or if they have, not in a long time. So what do we know about this company?
What do we know? Let's see if I've got my facts straight. He didn't start out in life planning to be a fashion designer. He was actually formally trained as a dancer and got his first professional gig at the age of 14.
Wow.
At the age of 24, he decided to move to Paris, where he freelanced as a designer, and he also designed windows, which I've recently learned a lot of people who became very famous in the fashion industry, they got their start by doing windows.
Perry Ellis as well, right?
Yes, I think that was one of them. I can't think of all the other ones, but there have been several that I've mentioned in my reviews. His first women's fashion collection was released in 1973.
Yeah.
He opened his first boutique in Paris in 1978, which then he premiered his men's collection, his first men's fashion collection.
Okay.
As for the perfumes, the first release was Angel in 1992 for women, which took the industry by storm. It was the first unapologetically gourmandy and foodie and in-your-face fragrance that nobody smelled before.
That's right.
And really set the trend for perfumery in the 90s and well into the 21st century.
And I'm sure also attributing to its success, we've seen like 40-something flankers.
47, bro.
Oh my
47
God,
flankers
47.
to Angel.
And that may include limited edition versions.
Yes.
And I know the men's came out in 1996.
Yes.
Because I've owned that one for a very long time, right?
That one had 16 flankers.
Oh, okay.
I actually got into the men's more with the flankers than I did with the original Amen.
Okay.
I have Amen now, but I got into it way after it was released. I really got my start in the house with Pure Coffee was my first.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Another huge success for the house was Alien for women.
Yeah.
There have been 22 flankers to that one.
Wow.
It was released in 2005, and in 2018 we get the first men's Alien Man.
It's been a long time coming.
So 13 years without a men's version, and this year the news kind of creeped in, and in May we have an upcoming release.
That's awesome.
So you definitely have had women in your life who've worn Alien.
Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. My mother,
Okay.
for a number of years. Now my sister-in-law wears Alien. She actually took my mother's bottle, and I think she repurchased along the way. That's how often she wears it. And, this has been a long time in the making. People online have been talking about when are they going to release a men's version of the iconic Alien. And if you are familiar with the women's rendition, you know that it features this highly indolic jasmine note, which I think is really interesting, really intriguing, and it has such iconic and memorable scent about it. And I even recall people online talking about when are they going to come out with flankers for Mugler Cologne. I think that'd be interesting too.
Absolutely.
But I'm happy to see that more than a decade later, we do have a men's mainstay fragrance release under the Alien name. So that's pretty cool.
13 years to be exact.
Wow.
We waited for Alien Man.
Yep.
So what do you know about the notes for this long anticipated Alien Man?
Okay, sure. So in the notes we have beech or beechwood, dill, anise, leather, cashmere wood, osmanthus, and white amber.
The funny thing was that all the pre-buzz in the groups, dill, what is it going to smell like? Pickles and...
Yeah.
No, it's not dill as in
Dill
pickles.
but dill weed.
Dill weed, the like aromatic version of it, like rosemary, sage, thyme.
That's exactly right, yeah. Yeah, sage, rosemary. So this does not have a vinegary smell, which is a good thing.
Not at all.
But it does have a very strong aromatic presence. However, I don't think that aromatic presence eclipses all of the other notes. I think there's a nice balance in there. First of all, do you want to talk about what you got from it in terms of the smell?
Well, first let's say we got this package. We got it on Thursday.
Right.
We played with it on Friday and Saturday. I wore it to work all day today. I have notes of co-workers' responses to it.
I wore it as well.
To work on Friday?
Yeah.
Good boy. Doing your homework.
I know. I do
All
what
right.
I can.
As soon as I announced that it was in my hands, people want to know what it smelled like. I was like, no, I got to smell this first. We have to sit with it, play with it, feel it. And yes, we can do that in 2 days. What I got from it, it smells good on paper. It smells good on the skin, but it's not anything that I haven't smelled before, although it doesn't remind me of something in particular.
Oh, okay.
It smells nice. It smells commercial or designer, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It's mass appealing, but it has a little bit of an edge and a little bit of an oddness.
Right.
But that's not off-putting.
I would agree. When I was looking at the disparity between Angel and Alien, especially in the women's releases too, with Angel you have this overly saccharine, sweet, patchouli, cotton candy vibe going on. And then in Alien, you have this Indola jasmine that's kind of on the fecal side, if I may use that word, but it's definitely very intriguing, very pleasant as well. And then here we have the men's. Angel Men, very sweet, chocolate, patchouli, vanilla. And here we have something that's definitely dark and edgy, but it still has a commercial vibe about it. So obviously this is going to appeal to a lot of people, which is a good thing. Now, for me, in terms of the smell, I do know what dill weed smells like. I come from a very Greek and Mediterranean family, so obviously they use a lot of oregano and rosemary, thyme, sage,
Mint.
a lot of mint. That's right. How'd you know?
Because I hear it all the time. You've told me a million times.
And so, yes, this does have like a herbal aromatic
Aromatic.
presence to it. But for me, it reminded me of the note of wormwood. So wormwood, absinthe, artemisia. Actually, wormwood is used in absinthe, which is an alcoholic spirit. Not to say that this smells boozy or anything. The thing about this one is that it immediately reminded me of Le Beau Mall by
Okay.
Jean-Paul Gaultier, which is a fragrance that I've actually reviewed on my channel. It hasn't really gotten a lot of buzz, and it certainly didn't become as popular as some of the other Le Male flankers like Ultramall or Essence de Parfum, but it really does have this lightness about it where, like you said, it's commercial or designer-ish, but it's still so pleasant to wear. Like, I can actually see this getting complimented. And
Yeah.
you actually took it you wore it at work, and you managed to record some coworkers'
No,
compliments.
I didn't record them. I took notes.
Oh, okay.
It was too busy for that today. We're in the mid of camp season.
Oh,
it's way
yeah,
too
I
busy for
understand.
that.
What did they have to say?
Isa said it was sexy. Syra liked it. Tracy, who's been on my channel before, I walked by her. I said, "Oh, I like that one." She loved it.
Nice.
She said she loved it, not that she liked. Rochelle, one of my recent guests, she said it's tibia. If you're Spanish, you know what tibia means. Lukewarm. She didn't really love it. Melissa, my manager, said she didn't love it. There was something odd about it.
Okay.
That's the word that she said. Paulie, a young man, he's a cashier. He loved it and he would wear it. And Michael, another cashier, said he would definitely wear it. And he said, I like that.
Huh. That's awesome. So generally very positive.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't popping off skin like an Amen would. To me, this wore a lot closer to skin than the Amen series. Smells good, smells appealing, but it's definitely on the lighter side, at least to myself. But people, as I was walking around, can smell it. And some people had to move in a little closer when I asked their opinion. Not these guys. These guys were pretty much unsolicited,
Yeah.
except for maybe two of them. But they had to go in.
Okay.
It wasn't beast mode, as they say.
That is true. Well, you know, you just asked me right before we started shooting this video. You said when I walked into your house, were you able to smell me? And I told you no,
You told me no.
right?
And it took me an hour and a half to get here, so
So yeah, some time elapsed, and I don't know how much you sprayed on, and it's a rainy day today, and whatever.
I gave myself a good dosing. But, these don't spray as a normal bottle would. The sprays out of a normal bottle
Yeah.
would be a lot bigger and a lot more enveloping on the skin. Speaking of the bottle, let's post a picture of the actual bottle. For some reason, it's been being made fun of that it could have done more with it. I don't know. My favorite color is purple, especially a deep purple like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of liked it. The picture doesn't do it justice. I can't wait to see it in person, but it reminds me of Escada's Magnetism bottle.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, same color, like a rectangular design
Yes.
about it. Yeah. Yeah, I own that one. Another thing I just thought of, if I can maybe draw another obscure frame of comparison. So if you have Le Beau Mal here and Memoir Man by Amouage here, this scent is right in the middle. So it's not as safe as Le Beau Mal, and it's definitely not as daring and challenging as Memoir Man, but it's a nice balance of the two.
Can you put your hands where they were the meters?
Sure.
Please?
Right?
I'd say more this way, closer to this one. In my opinion,
Oh, okay.
in my receptors are getting it more to this.
So you're
it's
saying
not
it's
quite
very easy to wear.
No. It's appealing with an edge. There's something odd.
Yeah, there is.
It smells good, but it's kind of weird, and you want to know what it is, and it's not repellent kind of odd.
Yeah.
So I like it a lot. I think it'll do well in the end. I can't say I love it until we own an actual bottle and we can douse ourselves with a proper wearing.
Right.
But given the 2 days that we've been able to smell and play with it, I think we can assess more or less what it's going to be, and how we're expressing our opinions is, I think,
Yeah, very well said. And
not
I think-
premature.
I think when the time comes, both you and I will find ourselves in the Macy's at Herald Square
Buying it.
buying it. And I definitely know that I do want to add this one to my collection, because I do have Alien. I have pretty much all of the Angels except for Pure Coffee and Pure Energy. And I do have
I've never smelled
Mugler
Pure
Cologne,
Energy.
and it's nice. It's nice. One of the less talked about flankers. Yeah. But overall, I think it's a very pleasant scent. I think it has a lot to offer. It's very versatile, very easy to wear. The performance is not overly loud, but for a scent that smells as edgy as this one does, I don't think you want something that's really going to choke people out. So I think that was it was very tastefully done, I would say.
One of my final summations is I wish, or I expected that Mugler would have taken a little bit more of a chance, but it's not a dud.
Right. Right.
Is that as diplomatic as I can be?
I think so.
I don't dislike it. Listen, if I don't like something, I'll tell you I don't like it. I like it better than Cryptomint.
Oh, that's interesting.
I didn't love Cryptomint, and I didn't love the orange one either.
Ultra Zest.
It was okay, but I didn't love it. Because I got tired of all that patchouli. That whole series was patchouli. It was like, how many patchouli amens can we have in our own collection? So I just maybe got bored with it.
I understand.
Rather than dislike it, but it wasn't a love either. So this is worth checking out. Definitely go to Macy's whenever that day in May that it's released. It should be early May from what I'm hearing. Definitely go check it out for yourselves. We would love to give you that chance to do it, because we're both going to buy a bottle. So I will
That's right.
give away these two. I will split them into, so they're even. Put more of that one into this one, to 2 lucky subscribers. And all you have to do is leave one comment down below with what you enjoyed most about this review of Alien Man. Thank you, Steven.
Of course, Carlos, anytime. Thank you for introducing me to this one.
Thank you for taking time out of your weekend to get this done and get it out to these guys. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. If you haven't been a subscriber, click on that bell icon so you don't miss notifications on new reviews, new content, giveaways, and other fragrant fun always happening here at BFL. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next review.
Goodbye, guys.